Hammer for July 30th, 2011. I have been working at MLIT, the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport, for almost 30 years. MLIT is in charge of a variety of public works, for example, road construction, river maintenance, common duct structures, urban development, and so on. I work at road construction sites. When you drive on the road, you may notice many different types of road structures. You can see many bridges, tunnels, cutting areas, banking areas, and flat areas. Today I want to tell you about the interesting topic of tunnels. In Japan, there's a special tradition at tunnel construction sites. Tunnel workers must do their best to dig through the whole mountain. They usually use dynamite to blast hard ground in the mountain. After blasting, they remove the crushed rocks. This process is repeated many times. Tunneling is usually dug from both entrances. Tunnels are usually dug from both entrances. At last, the final few feet of ground remain to be dug. The last blasting opens the whole tunnel space. This moment is the happiest time for the tunnel workers. They celebrate the opening of the tunnel. They call this ceremony Kantsushiki. After that, they make special anniversary gifts with the last pieces of blasted rocks. After that, they make special anniversary gifts with the last pieces of blasted rocks. They call it Kantsuseki. They give them to relatives of the tunnel construction members. Kantsuseki is considered lucky for mothers-to-be. It is said to help mothers have an easy delivery. Do you understand the meaning? A new expression today is a lucky charm, omamori. Okay, a lucky charm. And while I have you here, let me just continue reading. You have 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Okay. Japan is censoring the media. Censorship is, what is that? Kenetsu? Kenetsu. Censorship always fails in the end. Censor is kantsusuru, censor. The government cannot stop people from expressing themselves. The world is going to hell. The world is going to hell in a handbasket. An initiative is a taisaku or torikumi. A fugitive, tobosha. Today we read about the fugitive who was captured thanks to a fugitive initiative to capture prisoners who had escaped. Escapees with violent histories. In the movie Casablanca, they often say, "I got the point." But the word "I got the point" is stronger than I understand. I understand. I get it. I get the point. I get the point is more like, okay, enough. Shut up. To set one's sights on something is to make a goal of what you want. Obama set his sights on the presidency. I'm setting my sights on improving my English so I can get a new job. He set his sights on her. To be hot on someone's trail is when you're chasing somebody or after somebody and you're very close behind them. So the trail is very fresh. Sometimes the trail gets cold, and we say the trail went cold. Multiple means many. He has multiple wives. He has multiple girlfriends. He has multiple problems. A firearm is a gun. The arrest system in America is first arrested, then charged, then tried. Tried means you are tried in a court. He was tried. That means saiban de. They listen to his situation. Then, if he's unlucky, he's convicted. Convicted means you're guilty. You did it. Then he's sentenced. Sentence means he's given a punishment. It may be 1 year, or 10 years, or life, or death. Then he goes to jail. Going to jail is called imprisoned. After he serves his time, he's freed. So these are the steps. Arrested, charged, tried, convicted, sentenced, imprisoned, freed. Someone who's deceased is dead. If you're deceased, it doesn't mean you were killed, maybe, or murdered. Maybe you were murdered, but the word deceased just means dead. Very useful pattern today is the expression to say the least. They were happy, to say the least. I wasn't disappointed, to say the least. It could be negative, it could be positive. Another way to say the least is a little bit like, of course. I was happy, of course. I was happy, to say the least. My mother cannot eat odorigui, to say the least. She doesn't like it, to say the least. Hikaime ni ittemo. Hikaime ni ittemo, okay? To say the least. Intrigued. I was intrigued, to say the least. I was intrigued, to say the least. He looks suspicious. Looks suspicious, to say the least. She is charming. She certainly is charming, to say the least. So there are many ways. Good expressions, bad expressions. Learning a language is not easy, to say the least.
Yes.
All right, that's your lesson for today. Thank you for reading with me, and I'll put this on YouTube now.